Feel the summer magic tonight. I'm ready to jump. Feel the sun.
The story was written in 1834, inspired by the passing of the Poor Law. This law stopped the governmental aids to the poor unless they entered the workhouse. Charles Dickens created this story of the powerful emotional appeal and social criticism to the social injustice to the poor people, trying to reform the poor's life. If we think about the plot of the story talks about a young woman who arrives at a workhouse in a small town north of London, where she gives birth to a boy and then she died. The child was given a name, the name of Oliver Twist by Mr. Bumble, the one who works in the workhouse. We have symbolic meanings of the name of Oliver Twist. The name of the character represents personal qualities. The writer, or Charles Dickens, always chooses names that give hints about his hearers and the incidents of the story. Oliver Twist is the most obvious example throughout the story. Oliver is constantly twisted. Oliver is constantly twisted around as he is used by everyone he comes in contact with. Everyone was trying to make use of Oliver. Okay, and at the same time, his life was not easy. His life was not easy. His life is not stable. Twisted, Oliver twisted, and he was having an unstable life. He moves into different stages throughout his childhood. He was having a miserable existence in the workhouse. He was placed with an undertaker. And then اللي هو Mr. Sowerberry, and then he escaped and traveled to London, where he meets Dawkins, or Jack Dawkins, and Fagans, who took him to the leader of the gang. What kind of a gang? It was pickpocketing, and that's why they were having lots of handkerchiefs, silk handkerchiefs. The novel, in this part of when Fagin starts to be exposed to us, shows the cruelty of the government and the society, showed the corruption that was during these times. The novel showed the society to the poor children, the cruelty, of the society to these poor children. That is why he chose the name Oliver, which comes from olive, which symbolizes purity and peacefulness. عارفين الأوليف الزيتون؟ الزيتون رمز السلام والنقاء. So Oliver, this purity which was not stable at all, purity which was not stable at all, okay? This peacefulness that faces the social injustice at that time. The story reflects the impact of the society's selfishness on creating this miserable future for the poor kids and children, and affect their lives negatively. And instead of creating honorable, noble people, they are creating pickpocketing and gangsters. We'll stop here. If you have anything, please write to me on the comments. Happily to answer you rapidly. Wish you the best. Love you all. بالتوفيق. Wish you safety and wellness. Take care of yourself. Love you. Bye bye.